This story was written and sent to you by clinical psychologist Wu Fei Yan. I wish you a relaxing and exciting soul journey. To start the journey, inviting you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath and let your body sink into a state of deep relaxation. With every breath, you start to feel the weight of your body fade away. Adjust your posture. SAO for you can have a pleasant journey. Let your mind wander. And your soul is like being transported to peace and quiet. You listen to my voice. And there's no need to understand or analyze. Let all your worries and anxieties fade away. This is the moment you allow yourself to rest. Let your heart be filled, feeling of peace and happiness. As you sink deeper into relaxation, I have a story to share with you. But before we get to the relaxing place, remember to breathe deeply. The breath is our companion, from the day of birth until now. And the breath is always there as a companion. Every time you pay attention to it, your breathing immediately slows down. And as you breathe deeper, the brain and the entire body are supplied with enough oxygen. And the anxiety gradually dissipates. And you're here with me in this room? Eyes closed. Body relax. But through closed eyelids, you can still see through it and imagine the world. The people on this earth. To your left, to your right, outside the building you live in, on the street. And if you let your eyes zoom out, you can imagine the whole area with busy roads. And you can imagine the whole city. People are still there doing their stories. Parallel to you are here. Take a break and go on an inner journey. And ever since, we've always been in this way, on this wonderful earth. And you're floating here with me. Just listen to my voice. But still know that underneath you is a round earth. And if you let your mind expand even more, you can imagine going through the center of the earth over there. There are also countries and cities, the people, and our common earth, floating in the middle of space. It's amazing! And we're safe here. It's like lying on a little marble, floating in the middle of space, surrounded by his family, the sun and other planets. and the whole human world, and of other creatures. Still bustling, flush, full of life, that we can animate. 8. Hurry. Stress sometimes. But we can also choose. Sit down or lie down and close your eyes just like you are now. Allow yourself a short time. Feel yourself and the world again. To realize that things are still moving forward. Still on its magical journey. No matter what happened yesterday, what happened today, what awaits us in the future. And you keep breathing deeply. And let your mind wander to the music. Meanwhile, I'm telling you a story. I once met an older woman. But her whole long life, I could say I stayed behind. I asked, "You can tell me how old I feel. How not to?" The woman responded with one thing that I'll never forget. Since that day, she said that despite the physical changes of age, in my soul, she's always been a girl. It's my mother's daughter. The inner voice. I'm talking to myself. It's always a young voice that never gets old. It's a great story, isn't it? That no matter how old we are, it's the same inside my soul. And sometimes, life gives us unexpected moments. The sudden joys. Moments when our souls are soft and soaring. Then, it should be. You find the voice in your heart younger again. Like the voice of a child. It's ringing. Hiaskan. It's self-pity. He's curious about life. The truth is, each of us carries a child inside us. Inside. A child that I used to be. In the days of old childhood. And like every child, I'm sure you and I were kids. Like to play. Explore many imaginations, many dreams. And those days, how much have we learned? And most of what you know today. Most of our human personalities today. It can be said to have formed a large part. Through the years. That child's experience and learning. How much it matters to us. AI also has to grow. And when we grow up, more and more responsibility. I feel the pressure to grow up. The child inside can be forgotten. Compressed. Because we're trying to live, let's make people grow up. I'm lost between the pressures and responsibilities of life, usual day. And I want to grow up. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't want to laugh. I don't shout anymore when I'm happy. And I stop myself from crying. whenever life is sad. And sometimes the kid inside wants us to take a break. Ask to go out. I want to jump ahead of a fun game. It's been bullied by adults for an hour. Push to the back. Press back. Day by day, we seem to be growing apart with that wonderful part of myself. And maybe he hasn't visited me in a long time. There's only one rigid adult left. Tired scowl, having. But love doesn't have to be that way, did you know? Once you realize it, there's been a part of me for a long time. I forgot I wasn't in contact. Once you realize that you live 1/0th of the whole, then we might want to reconnect. I want to live more fully. And that's what we're going to do today. Today, we can reconnect with the child inside you. And in doing so, we'll rediscover the feeling of surprise, curious, full of joy that we used to live. We can also give love to the child inside us. The interest and interesting purposes that it needs to be directed to develop. And the music around is still soft. Keep you in a relaxed state. And my voice, it teaches you to focus on the child inside you. The more you focus, the more your soul calls out. And then sooner or later, or maybe right now, you saw that child standing in front of you. A child is small and innocent. He looks up at you with his eyes wide open. What does that child look like? How to make it feel is today. You're fully aware of its presence. How to make it not scare you. When I remember, you've been hard on it in the past. There are times when you want to suppress the childish part of yourself to live in a serious way. Maybe you've had times very cruel to myself. So different parts of yourself are in conflict. They're angry at each other, they hate each other, and you've lived in this life that carries around that inner war. Make yourself weak, because the parts of yourself agree. Like here, you can slowly move forward. Look at the child gently. Let it understand your goodwill. And slowly reached out and hugged that child. Hold it close to your heart. Hugging tight. And tell him he's loved. It is valued and taken care of. As well as poor children. Long time, no interest. Your child may not be welcome at first. Just love that. It can push you back. Or sobbing. The tears of sorrow. But when you persevere tender. After a while, it will subside. It can start to whisper to you the sad melancholy. The tujuh, hope. So you have a chance to apologize. It and you are one. So just your sincere apologies. A word Ra is the child inside understood immediately. To be able to forgive you. And once I forgive you, the child can continue to whisper dreams. Please. What it is in life. As a child. Actually, in his life. It may not make perfect sense. But listen, because it's definitely love. And your adult self. Hold the child inside, close to the chest. Let's talk about the future. About the things that both you and the child inside want it. There will be times in life that will not come true. But most of what a child needs, you will find a way to give it. You will do your best. You'll notice and pay attention. And don't forget an important part of yourself, as you always do. Feel the warmth of your love. Cover your inner child. And gradually, you can see the child's face. Light up joy and happiness as you continue to embrace it. Think about what gives. It's fun and excitement. Things you loved to do as a child. The interests that you used to have. Let those memories show up. Let your heart dream again. And excited and expecting life to unfold. Cute gifts. Let yourself feel surprised and curious. Just like you used to be. If your adult self, hold hands as friends with your inner child. What miracles can both of you accomplish? We may not know that today, but it's worth looking forward to. What do you think now? If we're going to make a commitment with your inner child, we will commit. Give it the time and attention it deserves to nourish its dreams and aspirations. It also allows it to be played sometimes and discover without fear or hesitation. Just sometimes, the child may wonder. Well, not sometimes, as often as possible, for the child within glows in the soul. It doesn't mean wise people, of adult humans. You have to get out, right? We may have just taken an exhilarating risk, an abundance of energy, but still take wise steps on the long road. Discover. Why not? Remember that the child inside you is always with you. It's waiting for you to call back and play. It can be sad. Sometimes it feels pressure in front of too many expectations. And it can yearn. Have more time to have fun. It can also be angry at you if you mistreat it for a long time. Pursue the goals of a human being, serious, mature. But we made peace once. Next time, you know what you're calling it out for. You know you can. Sorry, can comfort that child. Let it be free. Let it play. You can remind yourself to give it love, the attention and purpose it needs to grow. Every night as you fall asleep, keep feeling of love and care. It's for the child inside you. Remember that. The child inside you is always there waiting to be called near. So take it by the hand and cherish it. And let it guide you to a life filled with joy and purpose. You will visit that beautiful world in your dreams. The sleep will be peaceful. It's as clear as a baby's sleep. And every morning when you start your day, know that you are not alone. We're all here together. Share the journey of life. And every single person, no matter how old we are, they carry the children inside. Guide us to a future. Happy and bright. Do you expect to be loved, highly appreciated, and interested? The whole friend. All aspects of who you are. Is that right? Every time you look into a person's eyes. People you meet in life, at work. In my family. You can understand that. They expect the same from you. How happy a person who is fully alive will be. And this happy person will inspire for those around you. And then we'll meet more and more. Many people know how to live as adults, full of responsibility, and still love their inner child. And let it live. Let these words sink deep into your soul. Let's let these insights accompanying you from now on. And you know there's a cute saying that what happiness is. Happiness is what we feel inside, with words and deeds being consistent. Consistency within the heart. Make peace with the child inside. It needs to be put out into action. Take care of yourself. It's about taking time to have fun. And into wide open eyes, eager to see life. Ready to be surprised by life? Let's live like that. Let's spread this way of life. Live happily. And set an example for those around you. And each of us, thank you so much. Thank you for taking a long journey with me. Thank you for taking all the pictures, these stories. And thank you will spend your time and soul to be a happy person. A corner of the world just got happier. And my whole life benefits from it. See you on your next journey. Hello, friend.